Hey guys, Drew from Fighting Evolved, back again with my man Jimmy Hammer Hands Bustrin. If you notice, he's representing the 4th of July with the Dab for Freedom shirt. I'm all about it. Alright guys, this week's video is on eye gouging and the finger jabs. I've had a lot of people send me some emails, ask me some questions related to eye gouging and finger jabs. There's a lot of misnomers out there about it. There's some guys out on YouTube who believe that you're going to be able to stop a high-level grappler with an eye gouge, or you're going to be able to utilize a finger jab with an opponent who's attacking you, with heavy aggression. That's highly unlikely. I do believe that you should train finger jabs, you should train eye gouges. They're viable techniques, but you need to use them at the right time in the right context. I'm going to show you a couple simple variations standing, and then I'm going to show you a couple gouges from the clinch and from the trapping position. So in Wing Chun, they call it a Gouging. In the Filipino arts, they call it a Sungab. Again, many different arts have some type of finger jab or eye gouge. So as Jimmy throws his lead hand, I can come outside. I can work outside of this linear strike. As he throws that rear hand, I may split the entry and work inside with a series of finger jabs. If he throws this rear hand again, I may explode the center and take that center line there in order to get to the eye. Again, the likelihood of me pulling this off, if Jimmy's attacking me aggressively on the street, me being able to find this extremely small target, highly unlikely. I prefer to eye gouge when I'm in more of a clinch situation. And to sort of demonstrate that, we'll go through a couple simple clinch techniques just so you can see where and when we use that. So if Jimmy were to throw a jab rear swing, and I deflect that, and I enter, the minute I touch his head, anytime I touch his head, I thumb the eye. I train this all the time. Even in Muay Thai classes, MMA classes, I'm constantly thumbing the eye. If Jimmy were to throw a cross hook to use a standard Thai technique, and I cover, I can elbow, as I close and plumb, I knee, I allow James to stand back up, I make headbutt, I'm going to immediately thumb the eye. Again, these type of eye gouges you have to use in context. If I have multiple opponents, if I'm truly fearing for my life, I'm going to resort to an aggressive technique like this. What you do need to know, if you're on the ground, and I see a lot of guys on YouTube say, well, if this guy tries to rear naked choke me or he tries to armbar me, I'll just eye gouge him. Highly unlikely. If I've got a guy on the ground who's very skilled and he's in a superior position, he's in side control, he's in mount, and I try to eye gouge him, if I'm not 100% successful, that guy's going to immediately eye gouge me and he's in a dominant position. So you need to use these techniques at the appropriate time, in the appropriate setting, under the appropriate context. So I hope that clears up a little bit about the eye gouging. Until next week, train hard, train smart, train for a lifetime. Thanks, James.
No.